Hello, good afternoon. Glory Ogu, good afternoon, Ma. How are you doing today? It's a pleasure having you here. Let us know if the audio is loud and clear for you. It is indeed a pleasure having you here with us today, and you are the first person to come on board. And we have a lot for you. We have a lot for everybody based on how to become a better trader, how to become a profitable trader, how to start making money from the business of the financial markets, trading the financial markets. I'm going to wait for your feedback. Kindly note that I will be the only one talking, so you would have to type your comments. Okay, great, thank you. So you said yes, very clear, sir. Thank you for that. Awesome. So yes, indeed, we have a lot for you today. How are you feeling, Ma? How is the day going so far for you? It's 2 p.m., just a bit after 2 p.m. How is it for you? Where are you in, I believe, in Nigeria? Are you in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt? Are you somewhere? Where are you exactly? Let's get to know you better before we dive in, and then hopefully others will join us in good time as well. So today we have for you trading psychology, and we're going to break down these two words, trading and psychology, right? A lot of people know about trading, they know about psychology, but putting them together has been a major challenge for most traders. We're going to be discussing this now, and we're going to go straight to the point, right? So please, let's try to make it as interactive as possible. Okay, great. You said I am fine, sir. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Awesome, beautiful. I believe that Lagos is good to go today, and the weather is good as well, right? So let's proceed. It's a pleasure having you here. And of course, this webinar, this training is brought to you by 10 Trade. 10 Trade happens to be the broker of choice, and that's why you are here. 10 Trade is the broker that's going to help you to read and understand the market just like an open book in order to become a profitable trader, as long as you do the needful. I repeat, as long as you do the needful. Also, if you know anybody that should be here but is not here, you can always send the link to the person. You can also post this link for this training for today as we are just commencing. You can post it on your WhatsApp status, your Instagram, your Facebook, or any other platform, right? So that we can have more people join us. Great. So as a quick disclaimer, kindly note that trading the financial market carries a high level of risk, and the truth is that you are supposed to protect your account, number one, right? Meaning that you're supposed to minimize your losses and maximize your profit. But minimizing your losses is more important. Please kindly take note of that. Minimizing of losses is more important. Also note that information we're dishing out is not going to guarantee success. It is what you do with the information that will determine if you are going to be successful or not. Very key, very, very important. Information without implementation, as we just said, information without implementation will not lead to transformation. Meaning that the information you're going to get today, you must put it to practice. Only when you put it to practice will you see the differences, the changes, the improvements in your trading, right? And we always say most people, if not all, that come around for the webinars are either new or struggling. In all our sessions, we say this. I want to believe that this is the truth. If you're a professional trader, let us know. But most traders are new, if not all, new or struggling, meaning that they have not started trading, or they have been trading for a few weeks, months, or even years with nothing much to show for it. They've been having more of losses than profits. They've been crashing their account as a matter of fact. And then you are trying to get to the other side. Yes, the other side of your desired situation of being a profitable trader. But then for you to get there, you need to walk your way through some certain things, right? I believe you were with us yesterday. I can't really remember, but yesterday we talked about the aspects of risk management, which is number 2. Risk management, also known as money management, how to manage your risk, how to manage your money. But then today's topic, trading psychology. Trading psychology is actually in everything. Psychology, trading psychology. It's in the aspect of developing the winning mentality, because you must work on yourself, your psychology. Every day you must tell yourself that you are a winner. You are a winner no matter what. Managing of risk is also a big part of psychology. It helps us to work on our psychology at the end of the day. When you develop a strategy and you stick to that strategy, it's part of the psychology, right? Trading plan and journal, they are big parts of psychology. Avoiding unnecessary losses, everything here from step one all the way down to the last one are big parts of psychology. And we're going to be addressing everything that has to do with it today. We want you to just pay full attention. This is a free webinar. When as much as it's a free webinar, we want you to pay something, and that is attention. You must ensure that you pay this attention in full. Take notes, make sure you have a demo or a live account, and then practice, practice, practice. This is the only way that you're going to improve in the business. And I would always advise to ensure that you start trading a live account as soon as possible, because there is a big difference between your demo and your live account, your real account, especially when it comes to psychology. When you're trading the demo account, it doesn't move you when you have losses. But when you trade a live account, you are affected by every dollar loss, right? Even the winners, you are affected by them as well, based on your emotions. So we always advise that you kick off with a live account. For those that are just joining us, you're welcome. Who is trading a live account here? As in presently, who is trading a live account now? Let me ask this quick question. We have Ifeakam and Solomon Musa here with us. Who happens to be trading a live account now? Let us know. Because trust me, the truth now is that everybody should be trading a live account for a lot of reasons. Guys, don't forget, if you are here and you know somebody that should be here as well, you can as well send them the link and let them join us. Okay, Solomon Musa said he is trading a live account. Awesome, great. Now, as you're trading a live account, how do you feel when you have a loss? How do you feel when you have a loss, a losing trade? Just lost some money? How do you feel? Because these are the things we want to address today. And then we must know how you feel when you have a loss, number one, because a loss is very key. A loss is something that could spiral into other things. And Mr. Solomon said, disappointed. Ifeakam said, I feel very bad. So that means that you're trading a live account as well, because you didn't say you're trading a live account, but Ifeakam said, I feel very bad. Interesting. Now, what about how you feel when you have a winner? When you have a winner. Solomon Musa said, want to make it back immediately. Aha, you can see what Solomon Musa said, and we're going to get to all of this. He said he wants to make it back immediately, because he feels disappointed. We're going to address all of this based on trading psychology. We hope that you take notes, and we hope that this helps you to improve drastically in the business, right? You know, in the business, as we just mentioned, the business is all about knowing when price will go up and when price will go down. And if you are right, you are correct, there's a feeling you have when you make money. And when you are wrong, there's a feeling you have when you lose money, right? And also these things here that we all need to be working on. One of the most important is the psychology. They say, I don't know whether you've heard this before, that trading is 10% strategy, 10% strategy, while the psychology is 90%, 90% psychology, right? Have you guys heard about that before? That trading is 10% strategy and 90% psychology. Have you guys heard that before? For those just joining us, you're welcome. Glory Ogo said, just created a demo yesterday, but couldn't even trade because my MT5 couldn't come up. Kindly contact your account manager after this training to find out how to log into your MT5. There might probably be something that you are not doing right, because I believe the MT5 is working on the laptop and also on the mobile, as I use them on a regular as well. So kindly contact your account manager and see how we can help you so you can start now. Psychology, and you said demo account. I would always advise to start a live account very soon for a lot of reasons. Starting a live account plays a lot on your psychology, on your emotions. That's one. And then also, it helps you to ensure that everything is in check. You are well disciplined and all. Psychology goes a long way in different areas. Okay. Please use a live account, no matter how little that live account is, because you will learn faster. I repeat, you will learn faster from your losses. Everybody here, make sure you use a live account. Now, someone most likely will not be able to hear us as the audio is not turned on. Let me just type this message for the person, and then hopefully the person can see it and work on it. I want to believe that most of us should already have, familiarity with the Zoom platform. So you can see the person even sent a message. Una, please, it's always good for us to speak proper English. Right, so I've sent a message. Hopefully he sees it and he works on it, and then we'll continue. We have no time to waste time, right? So let's continue. No time to waste time. Let's continue with information. Trading psychology has to do with the psychology of trading. Psychology of trading. We know that trading is buying and selling, and then we know that, trading is buying and selling, and then psychology, we know that it has to do with the mind, psychology. It has to do with having the right attitude, right? It has to do with having the right mindset. This is simply what psychology is all about. And that's why we are diving fully into psychology in order to work on it. So look at it this way. A trader will need to approach trading as a business. This is the first thing that traders are not doing. You are not approaching this as a business, right? Treat it like a business. Treat your demo account, treat your live account like a business, right? A trader needs to approach the trading as a business and become emotionally involved. And becoming emotionally involved can be detrimental to the business success. Remember, we said it has to do with your emotions. When you say psychology, you check the dictionary now. Psychology definition has to do with the human mind and behavior. Human mind and behavior. And this behavior is definitely a big part of our emotions, because it is our emotions that would make us to behave in certain ways. It is our emotions that will make us to behave in certain ways. That's why this trading psychology is overlooked, but trust me, it is very, very important. So trading psychology deals with how a trader handles gains and losses. And that's how we asked that question earlier. We asked the question to you guys where you said that you felt disappointed when you had losses. Because the truth now is that it is losses that can even do more damages to your trading psychology, to your trading account, to your trading everything, right? Somebody said earlier, I believe it was Solomon Musa, that said when he had losses, he feels disappointed and then he wants to make it immediately. That aspect of you wanting to make it immediately, we're going to address it, because that has to do with revenge. A lot of traders, based on their emotions, based on the psychology, they are very revengeful. And as they're revengeful, at the end of the day, it doesn't always go according to plan. Instead of making the money that you lost, you end up even losing more. We're going to talk about all of these things as we proceed now. At any point in time you have questions, feel free to ask as well. So as we said, everything has to do with our emotions. Our emotions, very key, very, very important. So question, how do we control our emotions? Since we're talking about our emotions today, I always tell people that this business has helped me, not just in trading, but has helped me in my personal life. I remember back then, driving in Lagos, if anybody drives in Lagos, or if you enter a car and you go out in Lagos traffic, you know how crazy it could be. You know how things could happen that could just raise your BP high within a quick second. And then the business of trading, especially as I said, to grow based on the psychological aspect, it helped me. Whenever somebody bumped into me from the back, especially like the Maras back then, or even the Okadas hit my side mirror, right? I don't react in a very, my psychological aspects, my emotions is well controlled. I said to learn how to gradually control my emotions. And this is what we all need to work on at the end of the day, how to control our emotions. Because these emotions, right, are based on when we're happy, when we're angry, when we're scared, and when we are sad. So these different emotions that we have right in front of us, these are the things that controls our trading. It's not the strategy. I always tell people your trading should not be about the strategy. Because when people trade and then they have losses, what happens? They end up changing that strategy and using another one. But then you use another one and then you are trading, you are making money, and then it starts to fail, you start to have losses. What happens? You keep on changing that strategy. It's not the strategy. The strategy is just 10%. That same strategy that you are changing from, right? That same strategy is working for somebody somewhere, right? And one thing you also need to know is that you are not going to have all trades as all winners. That's another aspect that everybody needs to work on right from the very beginning. Because you coming into the business and thinking that, oh, you want to place 100 trades and 100 trades must be winners. No, that is absolutely wrong. I can tell you for a fact that if you place 10 trades, just 10, you place 10 trades and only 3 are winners, 3 of them are winners, it's very possible for you to be in profit at the end of the day. Who understands what we just said now and who agrees with what we just said? We said that it's very possible for you to place only 3. Listen to this, guys, and I want your feedback on this. Do you agree with this, that you can place only 3 trades and become profitable in the business? Do you agree with that? Let me get your feedback on this because I want to elaborate some more, especially based on the aspects, based on the topic, the title of trading psychology for today. Because trust me, this is very key, very, very important. Thank you, guys. I can see your yeses coming in. From the first one from Wisdom said yes. Adeolu Yinka said yes. Solomon, yes. Glory, yes. Vasi, yes. Thank you. So you agree. Now look at what happens to a trader. A trader places 10 trades. Only 3 are going to be winners. The first trade that you place as a trader, the first trade is a loss. Okay, as the first trade is a loss, okay, Fortune said yes. As the first trade is a loss, okay, that trader is still normal, is still level-headed. Second trade places is another loss. How would that trader feel after the second trade that he placed out of 10 is a loss? Remember, it's only 3 winners, right, that can put you into profit. And the 3 winners can come at any time. They can come towards the end, at the beginning, the middle, anywhere. But a trader that does not understand himself or herself based on the emotions, how to control the emotions, first trade is a loss, second trade is a loss, the third trade is a loss. How is this trader feeling? The trader is beginning to feel angry, beginning to feel sad. The trader wants revenge. Are we together? And then before you know it, what happens? The trader ends up probably using risk management, high lot size, high volume, trading without stop loss. The trader starts to trade anyhow in a revengeful manner, placing too many trades, and then before you know it, it doesn't go according to plan. You have even more losses because the emotions were imbalanced, because the emotions were all over the place. That's what happens. Look at the reverse. You place your first trade. Your first trade happens to be a winner. You made good money. The next thing, greed sets in. Remember, it is 3 trades out of 10, and you don't know how the 3 winners will come. The 3 winners can come at the beginning, in the middle, it can come scattered. But then, because you do not know, you are trading anyhow. You trade anyhow based on your emotions being anyhow, being scattered. And as we said, we need to know how to control our emotions. Very key, very, very important. How to control our emotions. And that's why we say trading like a robot is the way to go. Has anybody heard this statement before? Trading like a robot. Has anybody heard that before? Trading like a robot? Let me get your feedback on this. Trading like a robot. Don't worry, guys, for some of you that might be having internet issues, as I can see signing in and out, this is being recorded and it's going to be on the YouTube channel after this training. Have you guys heard about trading like a robot? Okay, and then we have Wisdom that said no. Any other person? Trading like a robot, like a robot. I'm not talking about using robots, EAs, experts, advisors, and all. Trading like a robot. Anybody? Okay. Glory said no, sir. Solomon said yes. What do we understand by this terminology, trading like a robot? What is that thing that is unique about a robot? Think about it. A robot has what? Who knows that thing that the robot has that we humans, we do not have? Who understands what we're talking about based on trading psychology? Because after I learned this, then I was able to become a better trader. After I learned this, I was able to become a better trader. So who has an idea? Okay, thank you. You can see what Solomon said first of all, right? Without emotional attachment. It's not AI or if you come, AI is big now. People are talking about AI with respect to everything, AI doing this, AI doing that. That's not what we're talking about. AI, artificial intelligence, robots, they do not have emotions, even though they're trying to infuse that into robots. But it is not genuine. They don't have emotions. And then that's why we say trading like a robot, meaning that detach yourself from everything that has to do with your emotions. You have a winner, you are flat. You are not over the moon. You have a loss. You don't allow it to affect you. You don't feel bad. You don't feel sad. You don't feel depressed. That's what we mean by trading like a robot. And trust me, the moment you can do this, you will get better. Let me tell you a quick story about how I was able to personally improve on my trading. I'll give you this quick 1 minute or 30-second story about myself, and then we'll continue. Back then, years ago, when I was learning this, I didn't have anybody to show me the ropes. I had so many losses, so many crashed accounts. And then before you know it, I was tired, I was frustrated, back-to-back losses. Anytime I want to grow an account, I'm always blowing an account. And because I was tired, and then I did something, I said, okay, no problem. The next account I fund, no problem. Let's just trade it. And if we crash, we crash. Just like saying, if we die, we die. Meaning that whatever happens, you take it like that. And then before you know it, I said, oh, let's trade. If I crash the account, I crash the account. I even said, I even want to crash the account. I told myself I want to crash the account. But because I had zeroed my emotions, I had flattened my emotions, I noticed something. As I was trading, when I had losses, I'll have a loss. What happened? I was not angry anymore. I now said to myself, Tolu, you said you want to crash the account. No problem. You want to blow the account. Continue. The only thing I was not doing, I was not trading with big lot size. No, that would have been crazy. I was trading my normal way using proper lot size and all, right? So as I was doing that, I noticed something. When I had the loss, my emotions were flat to the point where I now had a winner. It was still flat. And then I continued trading. The good thing about that flat state was that as I continued trading, something started to happen. I started to pay more attention because I had clarity. I was not angry or my emotions were not all over the place. I had clarity. I could easily now see those losses, those losing trades that I used to have before. And then when I'm about to place another trade and I see the same trade, oh, this trade does not work for me, I won't take it. And as I don't take it, it now becomes a loss. It's because my psychology was helping me to see what I was supposed to see. Let's continue. We're going to tell you how to work on your psychology based on these things. Having a trading plan. Everybody must have a trading plan. You must have a journal. You must know how to manage your trades. And then you must have a goal. These things here are the things that would help your psychology. We can't teach you how to control your emotions, but there should be some things that you should be able to do that would help your psychology to get better and better. Mine, mine was as a result of frustration. I was tired years ago. And as I was tired, I just told myself, hey, whatever happens, just do it, whatever. If you watch some movies, those parts in the movies where there's no emotional attachment anymore, that's when they actually improve, that's when they actually find success and a whole lot of other things like that, right? So these are actually the solutions, because a lot of traders have too many problems today. A lot of traders are facing too many challenges. If you are struggling, let us know, type struggling, and let us know how many years you have been struggling for. If you are a struggling trader here, some of you might be new. If you're struggling, type struggling, and let us know how long you have been struggling for. Glory said, please, sir, what are the kind of things that should be in your trading journal? Don't worry, we're coming to that. That's why we are here. We're going to talk about the trading plan. We're going to talk about the trading journal. These things here, we're going to talk about them as we proceed. So, Glory, we have you covered. But kindly answer, if you are struggling, type struggling, and let us know how long you have been struggling for. How many weeks, months, years, even if you can't remember the exact, just say months or say years, say 5 years, 2 years. Let us know more or less how long your emotions have been playing tricks on you. It's all about playing tricks on you. Let us know. And if no reply, no problem. I will continue. As I always say nowadays, I'll dish out the information and then call it a day at the appropriate time. For us to help ourselves out, we need to be participating, we need to be engaging, answering questions, asking questions. Glory asked a question now, and I said we're going to talk about that, and you will see. Wisdom said new and struggling. What do you mean by new and struggling? Okay, new and struggling for about 2 months, you're not sure. Since you said for about 2 months, I might probably categorize. Okay, you could say new and struggling, all the same. 2 months is still pretty new, and struggling too. Obviously, you don't have any foundation, that's what it means. Fortune says, sir, as a beginner, what is the first thing I should do? As a beginner, the first thing you should do is to attend our classes, is to attend the trainings under 10 Trade. That's what you should do. Because a lot of people here, if you ask them, they have not attended trainings, especially the ones for 10 Trade, right? And you said, how will you fund your 10 Trade account? Okay, since you have a 10 Trade account, I believe you have a 10 Trade account, you can contact your account manager, right? Contact your account manager, or towards the end of this session today, remind me to give you my phone number. You can chat me up on WhatsApp, and then I can give you directions, or contact your account manager. Your account manager will help you. You can fund through the local banks or any other means necessary. You can do a transfer. You can go to the bank and pay over the counter and so on, right? If your account said struggling for 2 months, okay, Glory said, I've traded demo and blown, wow, you've blown about 3 demo accounts. So it's been a lot of struggling for me. Okay, no problem. Let's address them. So as you said, it has been a lot of struggling for you. These are the problems that we are having. So let's do something quickly within the next 1 minute. Let's quickly make a list. Can you tell us what problems you guys are facing in the business? What problems? Is it the problem? Let me give you one of them, right? And this is based on what we discussed yesterday. In case you were not here yesterday, you can watch the recording on the YouTube channel for 10 Trade, right? So yesterday we talked about risk management, where traders are using the wrong risk, the wrong volume, the wrong lot size. So not using the proper lot size is one thing. That's one problem. You're using the lot size that is too heavy for the account. Okay, and Gloria said you need some confidence to start trading a live account. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to say this for everybody to hear. That's why I like training, because I've been doing this for years, and there's nothing I haven't heard yet. If I hear any new thing from any new person, from any training, I'll let everybody know. But I hear that I need some confidence to start trading a live account. The best way to build confidence is to trade a live account. That's it. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I want to believe, and I hope that you strongly believe with me with what I said. Do you guys agree with what I said addressing Madam Glory? She said that she needs some confidence to start trading a live account. The confidence you're going to get is diving into the live account, right? Let me tell you something. Let me give you this funny example. I'm sure you guys may laugh where you are. Do you think you can run? Do you think you are fast? You might probably say, no, you're not fast, you cannot run and all. But then if a dog should chase you today, what will happen? Think about it. Has that ever happened to you before? A dog should chase you today. What will happen? You will run so fast. You will run faster than a car. You would even jump to the point where you would see yourself on the roof of your house. Has that ever happened to you before? If I tell you what has happened to me before based on dog chasing me or dog chasing my brother one time, my brother saw himself on the roof of the house. I don't know, he doesn't even know how he did it from the fence to the wall to this, and he got to the roof as the dog was chasing him. That is the best way for you to build confidence. Do you guys agree with that? Okay, Ikenna said, sir, as someone who has little experience in FX but doesn't make profit, what can the person do? What you can do, start trading a live account, use the smallest lot size, the smallest lot size. Do not focus on gains, focus on understanding yourself as a trader. What I'm telling you might seem a bit unorthodox, might seem a bit funny, but trust me, try it and you'll see for yourself. Remember I told you not too long ago that I did what? I told myself I want to crash the account, meaning that I played mind games, psychology. I played mind games with myself. You guys, you have nothing to lose. Try it. Madam Glory, try it. To build confidence, jump into a live account, no matter how little it is, if it is $50 or $100, use the smallest lot size. Do not focus. This also applies to Ikenna or Dimba as well, and to everybody. Do not focus on making money. Just focus on trading and learning. That's all. You will learn a lot about yourself. When you use the smallest lot size for your 0.01, right, that account, even if you're going to crash it or lose it, it's going to crash and, lose money very small, very tiny, 0.01, as long as you do not place too many trades, do not overtrade, and do the problems we're going to mention now, right? So you need to do these things to build confidence very fast. Okay, let me scroll down. If you're considered not able to know when to enter and exit the market, I guess it's been guesswork for me. You see, you're doing guesswork. That's why I said I addressed somebody earlier, somebody that said something about what or how a beginner should start. Let me scroll up. Sorry, I have some comments below. I'm going to read them now. Fortune said, as a beginner, yes, as a beginner, that's what you need to do. Attend our trainings, and that is to address a fear camp, guesswork. And Glory is laughing. You can see you are laughing. Everybody will laugh. If a dog should chase you, that confidence to run, that confidence to scale fence, that confidence to jump on roof, you don't know where to come from because that is real life scenario. That is the truth. That's why I always tell people, look, the best way to trade is to trade. The best way to do something is to do it. Demo account, I tell people, it doesn't help your psychology. Jumping very fast, right? Okay. And Glory laughed. I know everybody laugh, even if you don't type it out. People will be laughing. And like I said, that's why for long I have been scalping. Scalping is not the way to go. Do not go and be scalping. Scalping is a way to be entering the market in and out very fast, within seconds or minutes. I don't always advise scalping. Attend our trainings, understand the best way to start as a beginner, the best way to have control. Scalping is fast. Do you agree? Now, as scalping is fast, have you ever seen a learner driver on the road speeding? Have you ever seen a learner driver on the road speeding before? The answer is no. No. Why? Because that learner driver does not have any control. Control. Emotions. Control emotions. That learner driver does not have any control over that steering. As a matter of fact, if you look at the learner driver, that person might most likely be looking down at the feet, pressing the clutch and the accelerator, right, while moving the car. And then you see that happening, the car is moving very fast. You cannot even see the person that's driving the car is the learner driver. What will you do? You don't have confidence in that person. You jump away, you fly, right? So scalping, please, I would advise not to go that route. Wisdom said, but it's painful when you trade live and see your money going. No pain, no gain. Wisdom, I don't know how long you have been trading. I'm telling you from personal experience and how I have been able to help people. My name, let me give you my name if you didn't hear my name. I believe I must have said my name at the beginning. If I didn't, apologies. My name is Tolu Olatunji. Look me up. I have been doing this for years. Check me up on Facebook, check me up on LinkedIn. I have helped a lot of people, especially based on psychology, based on the mindset. You said it is painful. No pain, no gain. Let me tell you something. All these are our presidents, right? Or maybe I should say your president. I'm not in Nigeria anymore. most of them, or most successful people, let me put it this way, most successful people, they always have one story or the other. And that story, there's a lot of pain in that story. Jonathan, what was his pain? You remember his story? Was it he had no pair of shoes or he had just one pair of shoes? I can't really remember. But he had a pain. His story, there was pain, but he did not give up. He continued and continued. He worked on his psychology and kept on rising, appreciating, getting better. That was his story. People have different stories. Look at Buhari. He tried so many times. Pain, but he continued. People have stories. Think of those people that are successful. Somebody was a taxi driver before. Who was a taxi driver? Was it Otedola, or was it Dangote? I can't remember. Maybe you guys can remind me. So no pain, no gain. Work on your psychology. Simple. Ikenna said, start to be honest. I want to start from the scratch to learn. No problem. You guys, let's continue. We're going to address these problems now. We're going to address the problems now. These are the many problems. Was it Fayoshe? Fayoshe too was a cabman, I believe, yeah. But there was somebody else that was the taxi driver. I'm not sure that was Dangote was from me, but I think it was, maybe I'll try and Google that again. I can't remember who exactly. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. I'll tell you how we can assist you further. Glory said, I really want to learn FX the right way and know it very well. That's why I'm all for learning. No problem. Now, guys, look at this problems that traders have been having. Mike Adenuga. Thank you. I believe it was Mike Adenuga. Thank you, Solomon. I think it was Mike Adenuga. I know I'm always mixing it up, right? I know Dangote was from a wealthy family, if I'm not mistaken. Then it was Mike Adenuga. Yeah, I believe so. Mike Adenuga, no pain. Did he allow that to hinder his progress? No. Everybody will have a goal. We're going to talk about the goal shortly. But guys, look at this here. Tell me whether you can relate to some of them or all of them, because we need to move at a bit of a pace now. I still want to tell you the parameters that you need to have in your trading plan and trading journal as well. We'll talk about the parameters and why you should have them, and then you work on them. But guys, quickly, can you guys relate to these issues, these problems that we have in front of us? A lot of us are trading with stop loss, lack of stop loss placement. You don't know where to set the stop loss. You are over trading. Revenge trading was what Solomon Musa said earlier. When he's disappointed at loss, he wants to make it immediately. Meanwhile, the market might not tell you to enter, but because you are angry, you want to enter immediately. Your anger, your emotions. So your emotions leads to all of these things. And when it comes to psychology, the biggest aspect has to do with fear and greed. Our emotions, fear and greed. Because fear can even easily make us to lack confidence in ourselves. Fear can easily make us afraid to place trades, especially if it's on a live account. That's why the demo and the live, there's a big difference. One of them, the emotions is attached. The other one, the emotions is not attached. And that's why you can trade the demo account anyhow, crash it, and you don't feel anything. That's why I said cross over to a live account now. Not today, not tomorrow, now. Meaning that after we finish this, guys, let's do it this way. Right? I'm going to say this now. You know, they say as the spirit leads. I'm going to say this now. For those that would fund an account of like minimum of $100, let me know, right? Maybe we'll see what we can do for you. If you fund an account minimum $100, right? The more you fund, the better, because you still be using the smallest lot size. I'm just saying this now as the spirit leads, and this is being recorded, right? For you guys that are here, you fund your account with a minimum of $100 as soon as possible. Today is Tuesday, maybe before the end of Friday. You do that, let me know, chat me up. Remind me also, I'll just give you my number so you can chat me up on WhatsApp, right? Let's see how we can strengthen your confidence level. Let's continue because of time, right? So for the trading plan, because these are the things you need to know in order to work on your psychology, you need to have a trading plan. Your trading plan is your rules, is your guidelines before you start trading. That's what it's called, a trading plan for your trading. So you must know the instruments. Do you know the instrument that you're supposed to be trading, or you're just trading anyhow? Do you know the instruments you're supposed to be trading, or you're trading anyhow? You must know your instruments. Write them down, right? I cannot pick the instruments for you. We cannot pick the instruments for you. If you've been trading for a while, you should know the instrument. If someone should say, oh, what instrument can I trade? I'll now ask you, what currency pair as an example is the most traded in the world. Starting from the first currency in the world to the second currency, that's how you know the most traded currency pair in the world. I believe that should be Euro USD, so you can write Euro USD. If you want, you can trade only one, or you can trade more than one. And then at the end of the day, less is always more. Less is more. Know your time frame. What time frame are you trading? Is it 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours, 1 day, and so on? Your time frame will determine the type of trader that you are as well. So as we said, please do not be a scalper. A scalper most times will be on 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes time frames. You can move up to like 1 hour. I prefer 1 hour or 4 hours. Move up to 1 hour, 4 hours. It will help your emotions because you are not going to be placing trades all the time. It will help you to be able to take time and analyze the market accordingly. You can see where the psychology comes in. You switch to a higher time frame, right? Like 1 hour, 4 hours. It gives you ample time to conduct your analysis. It gives you time to do the needful. So strategy also entry, exit. Write down your entry and exit criteria for your plan and follow it. Most traders, right, they could start a plan, but then they don't follow it. Yes, a lot of traders have a plan, but they don't follow it, and that is not the way. Trading management, we're going to talk about that shortly. Risk, know your risk. If you're risking 1%, risk 1%. Do not place a trade on 1% now, and then you make money, you are happy, and then the next trade you go and use 10% because you want to make more money. You know what that is? That is greed. And if you do that and you have a loss with that 10%, you've lost more. And that is not the way to go. Having a trading journal, Madam Glory asked for the parameters of this. So the trading journal, now we need to understand this. The trading journal is first of all known as a diary. It's a diary of keeping records. What are we keeping records of? We're keeping records of our trades. As you can see in front of us, these are trades that you get from your account history. Keep them preferably on an Excel sheet. And when you keep them, go over them maybe after 3 months. I like 3 months or more, something lengthy. Even if you're having losses and winners, it's not a problem. Keep records on an Excel. And after, look at your winners, look at your losers, investigate. You'll notice something, that your winners are coming at a particular day of the week, at a particular time of the day. And then as an example, like what we have here, oh, it could be today. Today is Tuesday. It could be a day like Tuesday. And on Tuesday, you have more winners on USD JPY. That information for you on your journal has told you that, oh, I should be trading more of USD JPY. I should be trading more of it on a Tuesday. I should be selling more. These are the things that you realize based on your winners. And based on your losers, you now notice, oh, so when I trade on Fridays, I usually have losses. What does that mean? That means that no more trading on Friday for you. Simple. I tell traders today that I don't trade every day. I don't trade every day because of my journal, right? And this should also apply to everybody here. You don't need to trade every day, right? Let your journal do the talking. Let your journal guide you accordingly. So can you see the journal, Madam Glory, and everybody? You can do a screenshot of this. These are the parameters that you can use. And you can also get these parameters from your account history. Your account history where you see the time, the date, the type of trades that you placed, even the stop loss, take profits, your reward. I put reward here and some other things just to help this trading journal. And then you can even add other things that you feel that you want to add. Somebody has added BP before. Do you know what BP means? B for ball and P for paw. Ball, paw. Do you know what BP means, guys? Somebody has added BP before. And then for BP, do you know what that means? Who has an idea? Somebody has added BP before. Can somebody quickly tell us? We'll soon be rounding up in a few minutes from now. If you can't tell us, then no worries. That person added it because the person felt that it needed to be on, so the lady, by the way, it needed to be on her own journal. And I'll tell you what BP means. BP means blood pressure. Yes, blood pressure. Yes, thank you. Glory said blood pressure. As I just mentioned it, you typed it, blood pressure. Why do you think that lady said blood pressure? Because there were some trades that used to give a high blood pressure. High blood pressure. And then she needed to put it here. So those trades that give her high blood pressure, maybe the ones that she places on Monday or a particular day at a particular time, then she knows, then she starts to avoid it. Anything that will give you high blood pressure, you avoid it. Simple. So you can add different things to the mix and to help your trading to improve drastically. Trading management. How do you manage your trades? This is also very, very important. There are two ways to manage your trades, two major ways. You can manage it through partial close, meaning that if the trade starts to move in your favor, then what do? You close part of it in your favor. I repeat, when the trade moves in your favor, you close part of it in your favor as well. And also trailing stop is another way to manage your trades. Trailing stop, as the trade is moving in your favor, you will notice that it's called trailing. You are also trailing your profit. Meaning that if it moves to 30 pips in your favor, you know your stop loss is always in negative. You can move your stop loss from maybe negative 30 to your break even, your entry point, which is 0, because the trader has now moved to plus 30. That plus 30 is floating profit. Now, what if it moves to plus 70? What do you now do based on trailing stop? Based on trailing stop, you move your stop loss to what? You move your stop loss to maybe 30. So you have locked in profit. If it now moves from 70 to 110, you can now move your stop loss to 70. So you are now moving your stop loss. You are trailing your stop loss, your stop. You are adjusting it as it moves in your favor. Are we together? So this is a major way that you can manage your trades, and then it will help you to even lock in profit, to have what we call risk-free. Risk-free simply means that you are not in any risk anymore. That trade, you can leave it alone and then let it keep on running and running, and then you're just following, trailing gradually. You can do that. So trading management is very key, very, very important for us to take note of. Trading goal. We all love goals, don't we? Everybody loves goals, whether it's football or hockey or basketball, we all love to score goals. So in this business, we want to score goals when it comes to trading goals. But then people have the wrong idea of trading goals, right? And I might need to explain this a bit. Let me explain this to you guys. When we say trading goals, are you guilty of this? Are you guilty of saying, oh, every day I want to make a particular amount? Every day I want to make, let's say you want to make $10 every day. I'll just give you an example. Every day you want to make $10. That means that in a week, you want to make $50. In a month, you want to make $200. Your own could even be more. I don't know. It's based on you and your calculation, right? So Monday, right, you want to make $10, right? Tuesday, you want it to be another 10, meaning that you have now made 20. Monday, Tuesday, you have made 20. Wednesday, you have made another 10, right? Thursday, right, you made another 10 as well. And then Friday, you made another 10. This is what your calculation is based on your goal, right? Nobody's answering me, but I'm sure I'm correct. Everybody normally sets one kind of goal like this and say, oh, based on my rent, based on NEPA, based on this feeding and so on, I want to do what? I want to make X amount every day. And wisdom said yes. I know, don't worry, I was guilty of this too. As I'm talking to you, do you know why I love training? I love training. I love mentoring people. I mentor people, as this is a mentorship, a training as well for free. I do mentorship paid and so on. I love mentoring people. The more people I mentor, the better for me, because I get to learn and I get to also talk to myself. You know, it looks funny if you're talking to yourself. And then, guys, thank you guys are saying correct. Gloria said yes. It looks funny when you're talking to yourself. But as I'm talking to you guys now, I'm also talking to myself. So the more I talk to myself, the more I instill all of these things in myself. Let's continue because of time. So now at the end of the 5 days, you want to see 50. Oops, sorry, my alarm. Let's switch that off, right? You want to see $50 in your account. But then on Monday, where you're expecting to make $10, Monday, there is no proper trade that comes up based on your plan. But because you have a target, you have a goal, you place a trade, and the trade ends up being a loss. You have just lost $10. As you have lost $10 on Monday, instead of making $10, you have lost $10 on Monday. Who can tell us what do you think the new goal should be on Tuesday for the second day? Who can tell us what the new goal should be? Because now on Monday, you have -10. So you're even down. But on Tuesday, who has an idea what the trading goal should be? Can anybody tell us? This is maths. So we want to play with maths now. Somebody said +10. Do the maths now. You're going to miss it. Everybody, you're all saying Solomon said 20. Let me explain to you guys. Wisdom to set, let me explain to you. Since you said 20, look at it this way. You said 20, right? You now want to make 20 on Tuesday. Now let's assume this is a winner. You actually make 20. You make 20, but you know you lost 10 on Monday. That means that 20 and -10, what would that give you? That will give you 10. That will give you 10. But at the end of Tuesday, you're supposed to be on $20. That means that it is not 20 that is your target. Is what? It's 30. Do you see what we did there? It's 30 that is your target and not 20. Because at the end of these 2 days, you are expecting to see 20. At the end of these 3 days, by Wednesday, you're expecting to see 30. By Thursday, you're expecting to see 40. And by the end of Friday, you're expecting to see 50. Hope you understand the maths. So now you're expecting to see 30. So your target is now 30 for Tuesday. What if Tuesday you're not supposed to trade and is now a loss? It's now a loss. That means that total now together, you've lost what? 40 is now -40. -40. Who can tell us on Wednesday where you're supposed to have $30, where you're supposed to have 30, what do you think your target should be on Wednesday? What do you think your target should be on Wednesday? Who has an idea? Let me help you. I'm going to wait 1 second. If you don't answer, I'm going to answer this. And after this trading goal, we're going to call it today. You have any question, feel free to ask. Because after this trading goal, this is what we have for you today based on psychology. You have to just work on your trading plan, your trading journal, trading management, and your trading goal. Trading goal, you can only work on it when you have worked on your plan and your journal. Trading goal should be the last thing, but traders are having the trading goal as the first thing. Thank you. Solomon is correct. Your target is going to be 70. Your target for Wednesday is going to be 70. Why? Because if you make this 70, it's a 70 profit. It should take out what? It should take out this -40 that you had from Monday and Tuesday losses, right? So you make 70, and then the -40 should now give you 30. It's maths. Glory just said +10. Guys, you need to understand this maths. You need to understand the psychological aspect of what we're talking about. This simply means, right, that as you're having losses, your account balance is decreasing. I repeat, you are having losses, your account balance is decreasing. As your account balance is decreasing, your target is increasing. What? Isn't there something wrong somewhere? What is increasing? Your target is increasing, but your account balance is decreasing. Are you not putting much pressure on your account? We need to understand this. Guys, this recording is going to be made available, right, on the YouTube channel. And this is the link for the YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, and then watch the recording once this is dropped. Someone said, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask now because we're rounding up now. Fortune said, star, metal 5. Please, it's not metal. It is MetaTrader. And I typed it for you to see, MetaTrader. So MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4, which one is the best for trading? Now, the truth now is that you want to make money, right? Whether you use MetaTrader 4 or you use MetaTrader 5, you can make money, right? Simple. It doesn't mean that MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, one is better than the other. But the truth now also is that MetaTrader 5 has more functionality. MetaTrader 5 is an upgrade of MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4, you want to close, maybe you have 10 trades running, you want to close the whole 10, you're going to do them individually. But on the MetaTrader 5, it's going to be done automatically. You can click one button, and that one button will close all your open transactions. MetaTrader 5 has more functionality than MetaTrader 4, and then 10 Trade is obviously offering you MetaTrader 5 for you to make use of, right? So try the MetaTrader 5 out, and you see for yourself. But don't forget, whether it's MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 6, MetaTrader 7, it doesn't mean that this one will help you to make money over the other, right? The MetaTrader is just a tool for you to place your trades. Hope you understand that, Fortune. And Solomon said, what should our goal look like? I can't tell you what your goal should look like. It depends on your trading plan and your trading journal. We have helped you with the trading plan, where we talked about the instrument, talked about those parameters. You need to fill them. And your trading journal, do you have a trading journal of at least 1 month, 3 months? It's your trading journal that will determine your trading goal. Because you cannot say you want to make 10% every month or 100% every month when the market is not going to even offer you some certain amount of trades for you to hit that. So once you understand that based on the trading plan and the trading journal, then you can say that this is your own ideal goal, because your own ideal goal will be different from somebody else, right? And that is the truth. The only thing I normally advise is that you should be conservative. Don't say you want to make 100% on a monthly basis. 100% simply means that a reward of 100% ROI, returns on investment of 100%, will simply mean that your risk is equally going to be high. So I always say, why not work on 3 to 10%, 3 to 10% monthly target, right? Work on something conservative. Because trust me, if you can make 3 to 10%, which is by far better than what the banks are doing, trust me, even the banks will be looking for you to trade for them. I'm sure you know you have traders in the banking industry, treasury department and all. You even have prop firms, right, that you can also connect to. Even 10 Trade has a funded trader program that you can connect to that will allocate funds to you. If you can do 3 to 10%, trust me, you are good to go, right? Hope that's okay, Solomon. Musa that asked what should our goal be? Work on your trading plan and trading journal, and then to give you more information. Wisdom said, please, sometimes when I place a trade and I want 10 pips, for example, but I'm using a ratio of 2 to 1. Is it 2 to 1 or 1 to 2? Your risk should come first and then reward. And if I place 5 pips as my stop loss, now look at it now. There's something very wrong with what you are, saying. I understand what you're saying, but let me explain to you. Now, Wisdom is saying something, he's looking for 10 pips. 10 pips, you're looking for 10 pips simply means that you are scalping. I already said earlier that please do not be looking at scalping, right? And you're going to see why. Now, Wisdom said, and if I place 5 pips, you know what 5 pips means? 5 pips means your spread is also included. What if you're placing a trade for a particular instrument and the spread is 2 pips? If the spread is 2 pips, that means that your stop loss is no more 5 pips. Your stop loss is actually 3 pips. And that is why whenever we place a trade, we always start at negative. We start at negative because of the spread. You now said, as my stop loss, it will look so small. Exactly, it will look so small. And it makes me lose money. Please, how can I do it? Best thing, do not scalp. If you're not scalping, your stop loss will be much bigger, right? And even your take profit will be much bigger. So guys, you need to attend the beginner's class. The beginner's class is ongoing now. It's being conducted by Toby Kunuga. So you can join him, I believe it's by 6 p.m. Contact your account manager after this session because we're rounding up within the next 1 or 2 minutes, right? Contact your account manager for the link to join that one. And then you're going to learn even everything that has to do with the software, the MetaTrader 5, how to use it. You'd also learn some other things like the risk management. We talked about risk management yesterday, but you still learn it in the beginner's masterclass with him. You learn about strategy, you learn about everything. And trust me, scalping, my personal preference, my personal advice, scalping is not the way to go. Because for you to now say 5 pip stop loss and you said it is so small, you know what some traders do? Some traders that are looking for just 10 pips, they decide not to use stop loss because the stop loss 5 pips is too small. And as they decide not to use stop loss and you place a trade where there's news, tomorrow there's high impact news in the market, please pay attention. We had the FOMC coming out tomorrow. You place a trade during that news period and you're expecting to have a 5 pip stop loss, imaginable stop loss there. Trust me, you can crash that account very fast in the twinkle of an eye. And that's what's happening to a lot of people. And that is one of the problems that we mentioned, poor risk management, right? So please, as we are giving you this information, from the trading plan where we mentioned the time frame and we said the type of trader. For your type of trader, please, scalping should not be it. Now, let me tell you guys something. You know, they say follow the person where sabi, how did they say that thing? By broken. Follow person where sabi road, right? Follow the person that knows the road. 10 Trade knows the road. We have years of experience between myself, the country director, Toby Okunoga, and others over there as well. And if we tell you to do this and you do otherwise, well, good luck to you. If you do otherwise, and then you notice that it didn't work for you, only for you to come and do what we told you to do initially, then it just simply means that you have wasted time. And we don't want you to waste time. Time is money. Time is a commodity that we're all after. Because trust me, the people that are working in good companies that are resigning because they don't have time. The company sucks their blood. They're making good money, but they don't have time to spend the money. They don't have time to spend with family. Fine, you're making money once in a while, maybe summer or whatever. You can go for 2 weeks or 1 week holiday and all. But that is not time. Time, freedom, financial freedom has to do with time. And that simply means you have the time to do whatever, go wherever, and so on. You have the time, and of course, you have the money. And that's what we're all after. With that said, I want to say thank you guys for joining us for today's session where we talked about trading psychology. We hope that you have learned something today. We hope that we have helped you to shift your mindset, to make some adjustments to your thought process, for you to be able to trade the proper way, for you to be able to have the proper mindset, the proper approach, the proper attitude to the business of trading. Because trust me, the trading psychology is very, very key. It's not the trading strategy, it's not your market analysis, it's not your entry, your exit, but it's more of your what is more of your psychology. You can even do trial and error. I know someone that has done minimal and has placed buy and sell, but because the psychology was in the right place, was able to minimize losses and maximize profit and was making money. He did a competition with somebody. I read somewhere in a blog, I can't remember where. It's been a long time already, but that person's story showed and proved that it is not about the strategy. The person just looked at the market and was just thinking, oh, it might be going up or down, but was cutting his losses short, but then allowing his profits to run because he also managed the trades appropriately. And we talked about trade management as well. We want to say thank you guys. Guys, we have a signals group. If you're interested, talk to your account manager. All you have to do is to fund a minimum of $100 to join the signals group. And then we have a one-on-one 30-minute session that you can attend with me, myself, Tolu Olatunji, where we can discuss more. Anything you want to discuss, we discuss it. One-on-one 30-minute session. For you to be eligible for this, all you have to do is to fund your account with a minimum of $500. Your funding your account is not a payment. Fund your account with a minimum of $500, and then you join us for that 30-minute session. I believe Basi Ayo, you were supposed to join. Maybe you can chat me up, maybe DM or whatever. I believe you're interested in it, and any other person is interested in it, let us know, and we'll schedule a time for you and discuss and help you to improve. I always tell people it's not about the trainings you attend. You can attend this training 1 million times, but if you do not implement, you don't have a mentor, you don't have somebody for accountability, trust me, you'll most likely be in the same place. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Basi Ayo, for saying thank you, sir. Thank you, Madam Glory, for thank you, sir. God bless you for this huge value. God bless you too, Madam Glory, for joining, for asking questions, for learning with us, and for paying attention. That is what we normally ask you to pay, just attention. Thank you, Solomon Musa, also for many thanks, comments as well. Guys, you can chat me up as well. If you have any questions, you need any directions, I could help you, direct you to your account manager, or you have any issues whatsoever, quickly help you to, quick address or comments or whatever the case might be. I want to say thank you to everybody. It has indeed been a good one. Thank you, Wisdom, too. Thank you, sir, for the class. God bless you. God bless everybody. God bless Nigeria. God bless the entire world, right? I was about to say God bless Canada because that's where I am. God bless everybody at the end of the day. Some of us are very sad signing out. Thank you, guys. That's been a good one. I'm also going to sign out. Let me close this recording as well.